Hi, I am Sarah, and if you are new to my channel, I am mum of 3 gorgeous girls, and my littlest lady is now 4 months old. So I have just gone through the newborn stage. I have been through the newborn stage 3 times now, so I thought this was a good time to film my newborn must-haves. Weirdly, there are different things that I have loved each time, but I thought I would come on and tell you about all those things. As a bit of a disclaimer, there are so many products on the baby market at the moment, and I thought I would give you my opinion on the newborn must-haves, the ones that you absolutely need, and maybe I might touch on the ones that you don't need but that we love as well. So if you want to stick around and see what I recommend for a newborn baby, keep watching this video. So the truth is, you really need very little for a newborn baby. I mean, as long as they have somewhere to sleep and some way of getting around, they are pretty happy. But buying baby items is lots of fun. It's like my favourite thing to do, is shop around for baby things. I have loved it each and every time, and third time round, I have definitely made the most of it. So let's get on to what you do need. So the first thing you do need is a crib or a cot to put your baby in. I would recommend a next to me sleeper, so a cot that has a drop down side. I have used a number of these over the years. For my first baby, Rosalie, I had a swinging crib. This had a side on it. It didn't drop down, but I had it next to my bed as if it was a next to me sleeper. I mean, it was absolutely fine. We managed, but I breastfeed all my babies, so it was a bit awkward to get her in and out. I had to sort of lean over to put her in the crib, even though it was right next to the side of my bed. Second time around, when Maeve was a newborn baby, I bought myself the Chico next to me co-sleeper. This side dropped down fully, and it was so much easier. It meant I could breastfeed, and then once she'd finished feeding, I could just lay her down in her cot. I didn't have to move that much when I was sleepy and like half asleep and laying down feeding her, and it was absolutely brilliant. So I really recommend that. This time we went for the Snooze Pod crib. So this is just a little bit more better looking. It has the look of, say, a swinging crib, standalone crib, but it also has a side that drops down. So you've still got the ease of being able to put your baby into the crib next to you. It just looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love the design. So I guess that's a comparison of both of them. The first thing looked nice but wasn't actually very practical. The second thing was practical, and with the Snooze Pod you get practicality and good looks, so that is a must-have for me. And I guess with the crib, it just depends on your budget. There are lower budget ones. It is something you'll keep, so if this is your first baby, it is definitely worth the investment because you can continue to use it for any future children you have. So the next item that is a must-have is a travel system, a pram or a pushchair to push your baby around in. So first time round when I was pregnant with Rosalie, I went to the baby show. I had a look at all the prams on offer, and I ended up choosing one that was in a deal. It was a Silver Cross pram. I was kindly bought it by my mum. I loved it first time round. It was great. It did everything we needed to, but second time round I used it again. I did use it for Maeve as well, but I never really loved it. I wanted another pram second time round. It was quite bulky. It didn't have a separate carry cot and seat. The seat part turned into a carry cot, so it's really quite bulky. I couldn't use it for its full potential because it just took up too much space in the back of our car. So I quickly moved on to a City Mini GT, which is like a foldable stroller, which was much easier to get in and out of the car. So I didn't use that for as long as I had hoped. Third time round, I was determined to get a pram I really, really loved. I thought, this is my last baby, I'm going to make the most of it. And I did lots and lots of research before I bought a pram. However, I am still not entirely happy with my decision. I chose the Eye Candy Orange, and the deciding factor for choosing that, it was a toss-up between the Eye Candy Orange and the Bugaboo Fox. And the reason why I chose the Eye Candy Orange is because it has a buggy board that your older child can stand on, and I thought that would be really helpful for Maeve. But actually we have been in lockdown for pretty much all of Ada's newborn life. So I've hardly used this at all. I like the idea of the orange because you could have a second seat to it, so I could have the newborn bassinet and a second seat. However, I didn't realise to use both of those together you then had to buy additional adapters. To use the car seat you had to buy additional adapters, so I ended up spending another £80 on adapters after the £790 I'd paid to buy the travel system initially. So that was really annoying. I also found that the mattress wasn't very thick on the Eye Candy Orange. It wasn't like nice and cozy in the bassinet. So I ended up buying a liner for it, which was more money again. I also fold it up a lot and keep it, as I say, in the back of my car, and because it's in and out of the car I noticed it's got scratched a lot. Like, it's not even deep scratches, but it's just like, I don't know, the fabric seems to be really easily, I don't know what the word is, but it shows marks really easily. It's not even scratched, it just shows marks really easily, which means I then have to keep cleaning it. I also don't like the fact that you can't twist, like change the incline on the system. So you can slot the seat in and you can slot the bassinet in, but there's no feature to sort of tilt them. So if you put the bassinet in, it has to be dead flat. There's no option to like tilt it up so baby is, you know, at an angle slightly, like if they had colic or something like that. So actually I don't feel like I've chosen the right pram, and I think a Bugaboo would probably been a better option. I think from what I've researched they seem to clean up really well, they don't seem to mark or scratch. And also I think they have the option to tilt the seat out the bassinet, which I think would be amazing. So I think if I was to have another baby and I bought another pram, I would go with the Bugaboo. Which leads me on nicely to car seats, because you need a car seat to attach to your travel system. With my first baby Rosalie, I bought the Silver Cross and the Silver Cross car seat, which was all well and good when you're using the whole travel system, but Silver Cross car seats are only compatible with Silver Cross prams. So when I wanted a new pram with Ada, I couldn't reuse my Silver Cross car seat with my Eye Candy pram, so I then had to buy a new car seat. So this time we bought a Maxi Cozy car seat, and to be fair I've had no problems with it at all. It fits really easily into our Isofix base. I managed to source the Isofix base off of Facebook, so that was a little bit cheaper as well, and I bought my car seat from Amazon. That seemed to be the cheapest place, and I think it was about £90 for the car seat that we bought. I've been really happy with it, I've got no complaints, and it's fully compatible with any pram. So if for any reason I have any more babies or I use another pram, I can always transfer this Maxi Cozy car seat to almost any pram with the use of adapters. So that is something that I think is really good about buying a generic car seat like Maxi Cozy, and I would definitely recommend buying a generic car seat rather than one which you can only pair with a certain travel system. So the next item I want to recommend is a snuggle tub. I didn't have one of these with Rosalie, we just bathed her in a bath chair in the big tub, but honestly she was never really a fan. I've used a snuggle tub with both Maeve and Ada, and they both absolutely love bath time. It is a joy to see. I used it with Maeve until she was really old. She was literally about 9 months old and could only just fit in it, but she loved it so much we continued to use it right until the very end. It's more of a bucket shaped bath, so baby can be sat up, they can see everyone, they can splash around, but their head doesn't go under, and they're just so happy in there. Both Ada and Maeve have absolutely loved it, and yeah, it brings the whole family much joy watching her splash around in the bath. It is also really reasonably priced. I think it's about £20 brand new. You can nearly always pick them up second hand because obviously they're only used for a limited time, and they're really easy to clean and then reuse for yourself. I can't believe I nearly forgot this item. It's probably one of the most important things, and it's something that is always on show. It is a changing bag. So first time round with Rosalie, I had a Cath Kidston over the shoulder style, but I quickly learned that it was more practical to have a rucksack and something that I could put on my back. So with Maeve, I had a Tibber and Mile rucksack. That did eventually break. I used it to death. I used it all the time because it was such a good looking backpack anyway. It had a laptop pocket and everything, it was amazing. But the zip actually broke on that. So for Ada, I did have to get a new changing bag, and I went for this gorgeous leopard print backpack from Baby Mail, What I love about this is that it can be, it's got little clips to tie onto your pushchair. It can be an over-the-shoulder style bag, or you can pull the straps through like this and it is a backpack. I think it's so good looking. It's got lots of pockets. It's got pocket there, big pocket on the front, and this little handle on top. It's just really practical and I love the design. If you do want to see inside this changing bag, I will link my hospital bag video down below because I went through the whole of the inside of this bag in that video, so I'm not going to do that now, but it is such a good changing bag. If you want to know what is inside my changing bag, do let me know, because that is a video I could film for you. So let me know in the comments down below and I will film that for you. Lastly, I just wanted to share with you some baby carriers. I have tried numerous baby carriers throughout my pregnancies and I love the newborn wraps, but I feel like they are a bit of a faff to tie. Being a mum of 3, I knew that this time round I needed a wrap that was very easy to put on, and I love the Close Caboo. So it's a wrap style carrier, so it's really soft for a newborn baby in, and even Ada, who is 4 months, still loves going in here. So it's lasted us a good while. Really comfy to wear and very, most importantly, easy to put on. You literally, it comes like this, you slot it over yourself, tighten the buckles up here by pulling these threads and you're done. You then have another part which you just wrap around the front and tie for extra security, but it is such a good carrier. I'll insert some pictures of me wearing it. It's so comfy. Ada loves it in there. The only thing with that is it can only be forward facing. So we've recently upgraded to the ISME carrier. So if you were only buying one, I would probably go for this one just because of its versatility. It's soft, it's not as soft as the Close Caboo, but it is still reasonably soft. It's kind of this cotton material. You can have baby forward facing or facing you. It's again really easy to fit on. It has a strap around the bottom and then straps that cross over at the back and clip onto each side. Yeah, really comfy, easy to wear. The straps are padded, so as they get bigger, there'll be no straps digging into you. It's just a lot more supportive, and it means that they can go front facing. And now Ada is getting that bit bigger. She really wants to be out looking at what's going on around her. So this ISME carrier has been perfect for that and really enables her to see the world, which she is loving. So that is the end of my newborn must-haves video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and seeing all the things I recommend for that newborn stage. If you have any new mum friends that you think would benefit from watching this video, please do send this on to them. Let them know about it so that they can have a look at all my newborn must-haves. If you did enjoy this video, please like it and please do subscribe. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.